All right, we are back.
Back, back, back with Tiberius, the immortal
Yes.
blood of Hades.
Yeah.
Or we don't remember that anymore.
No.
Who? What am I? I don't know.
Who knows? Well, we can
That,
look in our diary.
that's true. We can read it up. We can read up on it. We still have an idea about it.
We still
So
have an
good.
idea what we are for sure.
All right. Um, that was a roll,
Hmm.
and I believe it's you.
Okay. I shall throw the dice.
Uh, -2.
Two, so we go to 12.
12. New laws or social mores make it hard for you to hide among the populace. How are you nearly caught and destroyed? Check a skill. Create a skill.
Hmm.
Create a mortal criminal who assists you.
Hmm.
Well, we're moving to a different country. We don't speak the language,
No, we don't.
probably. Um, we are vastly out of our depth.
Yes.
Um, New laws of social more. So really, it's hard for us to function
Yeah, it's a new
only at
country.
night and with like it makes it hard to hide that all dogs hate us. We can't buy our perfume, which we normally would
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
Um, Check a skill. We can't. We can't check a skill.
But create a skill. So
Well, yeah,
we
we
check the
check
one we
one first.
create.
No, we check one first.
Check one first. Okay.
Yeah,
Some.
which means that we fail at something in some dire way, which loses his resource. Now, here's my thought just
Mhm.
coming in.
Yeah.
We're going to a new place. We don't have a like anti kinid. We get attacked by wild dogs, and what do they take from us?
Oh no.
To what do they rip from our dear crying hands?
Yes. Is it our political
Bones,
connections is Rhodomagus?
the bones of Vesuvia.
No, our bones.
It would hurt, wouldn't it,
It would.
to see them eaten by wild dogs?
We hate dogs.
Oh yes.
Oh man, that's
Uh,
pretty grim.
I mean, it's a failure, though. It's
It
supposed to
is.
be a hurting, hard-hitting failure.
Right.
We go here, we try to do our thing, and we fail
Yeah.
to fit it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't manage to hide who we are or what we are.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Bones of
yeah.
Vesuvia.
Um, should we add it to the memory of her?
Yeah, lost.
It really just sort of
Yeah, yeah.
burns that memory, like,
Yeah.
for being like a pure thing we still remember, it
Mhm.
just
It has such a sour,
yeah,
terrible. Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
like, on the streets, Barcelona. Those the Visigoths probably didn't call it that, but,
No, but
um, Barcelona, I lost her bones to a pack of feral dog. Oh my god.
mhm.
That's terrible. Um, I cannot bear to think of what she might have said. But a criminal assists us somehow.
This should also destroy us, almost.
Yeah.
Is it do
Like
we
I said,
try to commit suicide? Do we
yeah.
just
So, uh,
I have lost my last, the remains of my last loved one. I
maybe
tries to step into the sunlight,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, I'm thinking more, yeah, yeah, but, uh, uh, maybe not that we cannot bear it, it's her words
Okay.
of anguish,
Yeah, like you hear her screams or
pain
something.
are unceasing. A criminal helps us. How does a mortal criminal assist us with this problem? What do we learn from it?
Hmm.
Maybe we could do something to deafen the noise. Mhm.
Maybe. Like dull the pain, like he says, but would we be affected with drugs, for example? Would we would we do? I don't think we necessarily are.
No. Well, lost the bones. Nothing can really help that. Maybe he just helps us fit in or something.
Maybe. Maybe he finds us.
No, we failed to fit in.
We failed to fit in, right?
We-
We are nearly caught and destroyed.
Mhm.
Well, nearly. I'm thinking like we try to commit suicide, just end it, right?
Mhm.
Um,
Um, and like only in death can I rest. Something. I have peace. Find peace.
Forgiveness,
Salvation.
patience.
I mean, she was very devout, and
Yeah,
her bones dug up and eaten by wild dogs probably doesn't connote to what she thought.
yeah.
Uh, you know, she should have. So how do we find our way out? How do we find the strength to continue, criminal? We're in Spain. Maybe a criminal can be interpreted. Could that be interpreted as another heretic? We have our books. Maybe
Of
we seek
course.
to silence her with scripture, with a different interpretation. Like we sort of the reason we're hearing this is because what we did was wrong and terrible. But maybe
Hmm.
we could like if we just find some sort of weird idea that makes it okay.
Maybe he is a hedge necromancer. Maybe he
Maybe he's a
silences
necromancer.
her.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he teaches us. Maybe he gives us like a cursed rosary or something to keep her at bay.
Maybe knowledge of the dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
knowledge of the dead.
I find salvation. Oh my God. She says, "Oh, only in death can I find salvation."
Hmm.
We're so oblivious, and so uh, no, we don't go to the sun,
No.
and so I seek those with mastery of death. We uh, she says obviously that we have to end this cursed existence, right?
Yeah.
But instead we say, "Oh yes, I must seek death."
Yeah. Right.
And he should be called Master something.
Right.
What was it Gothic? Let's see. Master Arius.
Arius. Yes.
That is a person here. Master Arius um, is a Spanish. Well, I guess he's a Visigothic.
Down here.
The Visigothic necromancer. He silenced the voice of my beloved. Ah, oh, Tiberius, you do this to yourself.
Yeah. No.
I find uh, Arius and his spells calm her ailing We interpret this as a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so we gain skills. I mean, is it just necromancy? Like, what's our
Yeah, maybe. Oh, necromancy.
necromancy? All right.
Necromancy. That's
So
a reasonable skill.
whatever problem we get next,
Yes, it's gonna be
we will
solved.
respond with necromancy.
Oh,
Whatever happens.
oh, it's gonna be
Oh,
like, oh, the children. They
yeah.
need to.
Why are you so strange? They ask. I made the flesh walk death toward from there. Oh, mhm.
Oh, oh no. I can add this prompt. See how many
Yeah.
prompts we have now.
Well, we need like like 6 before.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
8th prompt. So this is the first like chaotic time, not counting the first 100 years skip there.
So basically now time passes.
Yes. Now we can assume.
Necessarily, not necessarily 100 years, but like, a decade.
Yeah, but now we can assume time passing if that is relevant to the next prompt.
Skill create more than 60. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we did it. I will roll the die and see
Okay.
what happens next.
All right.
A tale of woe. We're going forwards. Look at that. Forward 5 space.
17 we're going to.
15.
You commit a despicable murder, but not for the sake of feeding. Why? Pick a skill. Remove a mortal character, if you like.
Despicable murder. We
Yeah.
kill I mean, that's gotta be Master Arius, right?
Yeah, we gotta. He knows too much.
Yeah, now we kill him, and we do so with necromancy, as it
Yeah.
turns out.
Yeah, silence our beloved. Yeah, we must silence him.
Oh, we're vengeful still.
We are still. There's still a hint of vengefulness.
Is that must be a continuation of that one then, of the
Yeah.
Syria.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah. Um, uh, after learning all I could, of Master Arius. No. Even as he was teaching me, I could not forget how Master Arius
Mm-hmm.
silenced my beloved. Oh, how I now long for those streams
Yeah.
which once haunted me. We have nothing left now, and now we sort of, even though it tore us apart, we
Yeah.
we, we, we,
Yeah.
we
Yeah. It's like exactly. We loved her, right? Our own
only
weird
his
way.
death can avenge the loss of her.
I exactly. I so I.
I
It would needs to be despicable. That's the
yeah,
thing, right?
I turned him inside out and made him walk the street proclaiming his sin.
All right.
That seems, he
Yeah.
was a friend. He trusted us.
Yeah. That was
And
a
now
bad idea.
yeah, no, he is, he should not have. We are, we're not a good friend. And we also check necromancy.
Yes. Yes.
We mastered the power of the dead, and now we're done with it. So,
Does that mean that we burn his shack or whatever as we leave as well?
um,
No, it was a skill. It wasn't a resource,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
he's we basically did the big thing. We can
Yeah.
still do it. It just doesn't. it's not gonna solve a big problem in our future.
No, this is fine. I
We're
think.
still
I
like
think.
we still know it. We're still smart. It's
Yep.
just narratively that's not gonna be important.
Yep.
All right. We made him. We killed him. Now this is a full memory.
That is a full memory. You want
Uh,
to move that into the diary?
maybe we do. I feel like at this point, like that story is done. Maybe he cannot bear to or
Mm-hmm.
maybe we keep it.
Keep this in your memory for now.
Let's keep it for now until something replaces it. I feel like it's still important,
All right. Fair enough.
even if it's very recent.
Uh, roll the next one then.
Do it.
Oh, we go back 5?
-5. 12.
Back to 12 then.
Yeah. Then we take the second prompt
Yep.
of 12. Working across generations, you change the laws of society to your advantage.
Oh,
You bend, how do you bend leaders to your will? What do you change? So now generations pass. Uh,
goodness.
that is close to 100 years.
Yep.
I mean, that's the next. We've had the dramatic thing.
Yep.
We kill off whoever remains as Prince Adelard is gone. Time forgot him, and
Yep.
Father Orderic is dead.
Yeah, dead too.
He managed to banish us from France. So what do we do to change this country to be French or Roman? I guess.
Or Roman, yeah. Or at least the city, right? The city of
Yeah,
Barcelona.
yeah. I get no, man. It's the Renaissance, right? No, it's way
No,
too early.
no, way too early.
Way too early.
We're almost in the Middle Ages.
Yeah. Tarragona. All right. Let me just check up on.
It will be around the year 600, right? Roughly where we will be.
Well, yeah, I think so. Probably a little bit past it because we were sort of the middle of the
400, yeah.
and then
A
we're in the
century
middle of the
past.
500, and now
Yep.
we're about in the middle of 600. So,
Yep.
I think we're coming up with some Spanish religious conflicts, maybe. Is that around here? Something like
Yeah, maybe.
that. Let's see. We're not at Charlemagne yet, so yeah. We have changed the rules though, so that now we made the city fit us.
No more fresh produce.
No dogs allowed.
Yeah, dogs
Um,
are there's like what do you call a
we
standing bounty on dogs.
you know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
A plague. We used our necromancy to bring a plague,
Mm.
which they made them kill all the dogs, and now the only way to that they removed it
Yeah.
was by eating only a specific diet proclaimed by the priest.
Yes, as being unsullied. It's not. It's unsullied. Cannot
Yeah,
be solid. It's pure.
yeah.
Right.
I
Yes.
feel like this is a new memory though.
That's probably a new memory.
Uh, have we put Vesuvia behind us? I feel like maybe
I
now.
think now we have solved this. Yeah.
Still remember Sun though.
Yeah. No, he's somewhere in Legion Gemina. He died.
That's why we're here.
Vanished. Yes. Why we're here. Just it takes a while to get to it.
Vesuvia in our diary. At some point, someone will find it, do terrible things to it. But
Oh, losing the
oh,
diary. That'd be terrible when that happens.
yeah, mad scramblings in the side. Here's the thing: the diary's still that same medical book.
Yes.
We've just scrambled more things, like which painted like a coal art.
Yep.
Screams. It's all
Hmm.
maddened. All right. So this would be something like uh, over the years. Uh, is there any other thing we should do here? How did you change your leaders to your will? What do you change, creatively? Yeah. I become the bringer of death. Plague finds its way to homes keeping dogs or eating fresh meals.
I think keeping dogs is fine, and as an excuse, we use the dog
Oh,
thing to institute the other thing. We cover it up, right?
eating hounds.
Because hounds. Because eating fresh meals, that's most people, or like that's a lot of people.
Find your homes. Keeping hounds. Soon, the dog is an ill omen. You know, to keep.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
I know. We become the official because we bend the leaders to our will, right? I
yeah.
think we insinuate ourselves in the royal court as the court alchemist,
Oh, all right.
and that we can whisper, advice, medical advice, and such. And maybe we still have that Roman silver that we keep doling out.
We had a really good savings. We
Oh my
probably made a
goodness!
little bit more on the way.
Yeah.
I've become the bringer of death. Plague comes in your house.
Uh,
Only I can cure what
yes.
finds the people, and soon all beg for my favor. Something like that.
Yeah.
And the resource is then like our job, basically. Our
Is there a prince in Barcelona at this point? Who rules Barcelona?
Visigoths.
Yeah.
It has no further explanation. They didn't write a lot of stuff down. But
Okay.
yeah, that's Prince.
All right.
Comedian, there is one. So yeah. Now we shouldn't
Uh,
make a character out of him, so we don't need to. We shouldn't mention anyone
yeah,
specifically. But
sure. Only.
I guess the resource would be favor of the Prince of Barcelona.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't know how we're going to use those political connections in Rotor Magazine, but I guess
We have them.
they persist over generations.
They do. Oh, some sort of like dread family secret that like
Yeah.
once one day, yeah, one day the stinking corpse of Tiberius might be on your doorstep, my son, and whatever he asks of you, you must do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We pass the hounds. We have remember that we did this. Yeah. Good. Good.
Okay. Well, then it's your turn to roll.
I will. Let's look like we got a forward 4.
16. Oh, this is 16 again.
Oh,
So
no.
second prompt.
The hunters
Are
are persistent, capable, and well informed. They know things about you that you don't. Create a mark that is revealed in a confrontation. You're driven into hiding in an unpopulated wasteland.
oh
Lose any stationary resources.
oh
Learn a new skill related to the desolate region. What new name comes to you in loneliness?
oh my.
So we have some weakness we didn't know about.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the thing that I mean it seems to be the church, right?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Proto Magus.
Yeah.
Because they come in to take away the favor. The jerks.
God damn it.
Oh, well.
Damn it.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Um,
Okay.
well, that's gonna be a continuation of the same one.
Yeah. I think so.
What is another weakness? I feel like we have a lot already. Okay, more vampiric series we didn't know about. Is it flowing water? Is that a thing we didn't know about?
Flowing water? Maybe. I feel like we should have known that at some point. Maybe it's
Circle of salt. Well, it's a mark actually, so it's something that is also visible to us. We just haven't noticed.
yes. Or it becomes visible as a result of this.
Yeah.
I mean, holy, like, holy water or something. Maybe they attack, just throw flasks of holy water at us and it burns us.
Mhm.
We block the bottle, the first flask, like with our hand, and it breaks there, but burns the hand into like a gnarled claw. Or hits our face and scars us terribly.
Be that we don't heal the damage of fire, and they manage to brand us somehow.
It could be like a
Yeah.
esoteric church brand or something.
I mean, obviously, the church, we are horribly heretical. Mating a plague and then being the only person to solve it is not popular in the early medieval period. If the priest can't do it, you shouldn't be able to do it either.
Right.
So, yeah, I like that. What do you think? Brand?
Yeah, brand.
Um,
Where are we branded?
like shoulder, backhand, maybe.
Middle of the chest.
Yeah, somewhere like that. I bear a brand. Bear a, or rather, I am a branded heretic. Enemy of the church. I cover which part?
Because it's to a supernaturalness, right? So
Yeah.
also would be
Maybe chest is fine. I cover my chest to hide scars.
yes.
All right. As for what happens,
Use all our stationary resources.
we don't really have one. Well, actually, I think the political indicators.
I think this is gone. Yeah.
Straight through, and the road of magnificence. We keep our books.
Yep.
Keep our savings, and we keep our diary.
Yes.
That's all we have. Oh, no skills, man. It is harsh.
It is harsh. We are running.
Where do we run to? A wasteland.
Unpopulated wasteland.
I figure it's the desert. Like
The
we're in
high,
Spain.
yeah,
We go south.
yeah, high plateaus.
Sahara, right? Or like the Moroccan sort of.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you want to go even to the desert in northern Africa?
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the Spain that we call a wasteland.
That's true. Although, like,
It's a wilderness, but
yeah,
wasteland.
I mean, it's wasteland. I think. Let's see. Got a huge ass map. There is certainly
Unpopulated areas in Spain. I agree with you.
Especially at the time, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not a very well. Should we live in like the mountains, drinking from goats?
Yeah, we could. There's like mountain chains. We just.
It's far too early for us to flee to the new world.
Yeah, no, that's
the energy I'm feeling. It's like they found me. I thought I was being so subtle. Roman necromancy. Um,
I can't realize. I don't realize how they did it.
well, possibly.
Uh,
Um,
but yeah, we could take like an unpopulated wasteland can certainly be just a desolate, far-flung mountain chain in central Spain.
yeah. Don't you have to name it really? Something like they came for me from Rome. My beloved city branded me a monster and hounded me from the city and the presence of all people.
There is a desert in northeastern Spain called the Monegros Desert. A semi-desert, northeastern Spain, spanning the provinces of Zaragoza and Huesca. A semi-arid zone prone to frequent droughts.
That does look like somewhat like a wasteland.
Yeah,
It's sort of
doesn't it?
rocky, dusty.
Yeah.
Pretty mountains though. But,
Oh, beautiful. But,
they came from Rome because that's where the Vatican is. They'd heard.
oh yeah.
Brand me monster, they haunted me from the city. City, old people. Um,
If he loved the city as much as he claimed it or conquered it.
yeah, all right, that's true. But he's never been there. That's the funny part, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's Rome. It's like
Yeah, I understand. You were. I
I
changed back to
I was
beloved.
doing in character
Yep. I get it.
voice of someone who's like, "Oh yes, I'm the Roman,"
He
and
still thinks himself a son of Rome. Yeah, thinks of it
we still
constantly.
have the memories right there.
Yeah, it's true.
We haven't
True.
forgotten where we're from,
Never forget.
even as we went for Spain. Um, uh, they drove me to the desert, where no people could, where no living dare tread. Uh, Here dwelt caves feeding off of what little fun. Um, is that no? Is that the sort of energy we're going for?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're reaching a new low here. We're living in a dirt hole in a dusty place we don't really care about.
And here I dwelt in caves, being off, yeah, wraps of animal life.
You know, it's like this decrepit sort of hunchbacked sort of thing. Still stinking like animal urine.
Mm-hmm.
I am proud, Hoban.
The
We still
sil-
have our pile of books, though. In the back of this cave, we have them like stored. And you're
Yep.
like, precious, my silver
The
coins.
silver coins, you take them out every
Ugh,
night and you count them.
glitter, glitter.
1 denarii, 2 denarii.
Now we do get a skill.
Yep.
We do get a
Related.
skill from living in this place. What do we learn in the desert?
Um,
Hunting, maybe?
hmm?
Do we learn to hunt?
Hunt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
Um. Uh. So that's
like
excellent hunter, or
excellent hunter.
trained
Yeah,
hunter, maybe?
trained hunter.
We can survive. We can find our blood requirements basically everywhere.
Hmm.
Everywhere. We're a hunter. We know how to hunt down things and drain them.
I like it.
Hostile environment. All right. God, when that werewolf finds us again, he's going like, "What happened to you?
You.
Look at you. Look at you now."
How did it come to this?
Uh, what name comes to you in loneliness? What do we think of when we're here alone? Uh, I mean, I want to say our wife, but we don't really. We have to read about her to remember her. Is it our son? Is it?
Your
Are we
son.
like? Is this what this place did to you, my son?
Hmm.
My dear son? Is this, my dear Constantine? Is this what I sent you to hear? To this?
What new name comes to you?
Oh, new name.
For
What does that even?
ourselves, maybe.
Oh,
Are
yes,
we
for
not
ourselves. I'm no longer Tiberius.
curious?
Who am I? What do we name ourselves as we live in this cave?
That if that is the case, I think memory number one should definitely go into the library at that point, or
Oh, yeah.
diary of that point. And we are someone new now.
Does it even go to the diary? If we pick a new name, I feel like I feel like this just goes.
Hey, you want to strike all of this?
It's a huge deal, but
Oh.
on the other hand, would he write it down in his weird medical journal about how
Or would he
was.
just try to forget?
Yeah, I think maybe he can't recognize that person.
He looks at it and he's like, I don't know who this is.
Hmm.
Uh,
Forget about Orphemegus, we forget
if
about
how,
Villa.
however, I think like this. We we added the new experience to memory 4.
Mhm.
We still remember this. I think this should go in the diary in so much as to just be, because we can strike things from the diary, right? As well, can't
I
we?
think once it's in the diary, it's in the diary.
Oh, it's
Absolutely.
permanent. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Because I'm thinking that we added the new stuff to memory 4. So there's no need to strike this out at the moment. But if the next prompt comes up
Yeah,
and we
you're
need to
right.
remove
You're right.
something, then we
Yeah.
strike it, right?
What's our new name?
What is our new name?
And how do we even choose it? Is it still a Roman name? Do we rename ourselves to something grandiose or something terrible? I don't know.
I am the
Maybe
Lord of the Steps.
maybe we name ourselves after the desert or something like that.
Oh, we are Count Montenegros.
Yeah,
Ah.
go with it. Died in that decrepit hellhole, or the
Mm.
decrepit desert. Look at that place of. Montenegros. Monegros, I guess. Montenegro. Monegro.
I am
Alright.
Count Montenegros.
Yeah. This is me now. If we forget the first memory, this will be our defining who am I?
Yes.
I'm the plague beast in some sort of weird desert hermit, you know? Yeah. Alright.
All right.
Alright. Who wrote this? I think I did. So
was
Me. Yeah.
that was all right. Well,
Let's see what happens to the count now.
yeah, Count Monegros.
Yeah.
Whatever would be. Well, it's not a count. Like what would be? Oh dear. I'm gonna go forward 1. Back to 17. Are we hitting the same ones? Yeah, we do. 17 again. Oh, you are hounded for your crime. Check a skill. Lose a resource. Confess your crime to any character. Convert an enemy to a friend or a friend to an enemy. If you must create a character, you become lovers.
World.
Oh my.
We do have enemies.
We do.
I think, and this is just we're pretty off the rails now
Yes, we
with
are.
this guy. We're getting pretty crazy. So the murder we committed,
Yeah.
or the thing we did, was walking that necromancer through the streets of Barcelona.
Yep, screaming about his crimes.
Yeah. I feel like there's 2 ways we could go about it, right?
Mhm.
Either someone unrelated shows up, we are hounded for our crime. Maybe we regret what we did. It could just be us hounding ourselves, right? Um, and we go and we confess it all to that werewolf. We find him. We just do we remember him actually? Is he still?
I
I haven't
think
forgotten. Like, I don't think we've forgotten anything like permanently. So,
no, I don't think so.
only the Spurious. So we still remember him going into a house. It would be kind of funny just to show up and tell him everything we've done. But what makes more sense, I think, is that Pellet comes to us and it's like, you need to calm it down.
Yeah.
I turned you, and since then I have had nothing but news of how you have escalated every single situation in the world.
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem, right? Whatever we're doing, we're responding with hunting.
Yes.
So whoever comes to hound us for our crime, we're gonna try to eat them in the desert as if
Yeah.
they were a nomad.
Yeah.
So maybe Khaled comes to the desert. We creepily Nosferatu like
Yes.
think about sort of Gollum jumping him.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
Who dares enter the realm of the Count of of Mos Negros?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't think. I mean, thing is, we don't die, right?
Yeah.
Um, we were made to tell him what we did, and I guess he becomes an enemy.
Yeah, what do we have up here? There's only those 2 left, really.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Beyond that, he might take either, and either our book collection,
Mhm.
which I don't think so. I think he takes our diary because that has all the proof that connects us to him.
Oh, still lose a resource, man. Oh,
We have to hunt him. What would
do.
he do?
Would
Like,
he?
he comes because of what we did. He's like, "You have made way too much heat
Yeah.
here."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wanna lose that.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm just
I'm saying it's where his name is there.
true. His name is
We don't have
there.
that. He has no connection to us.
Right. He could just walk away.
Probably still really angry at us for jumping him,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. Maybe we hunt him. Maybe we subdue him. And like in a crazed rave, we confess everything. I guess I did it. I did it. All of it. The nailing of the cross. The walking corpse. And then he will. I mean, he gets free. We don't kill him. He gets free.
"For my sweet Vesuvia."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Of my sweet," and we open the book. Vesuvia was her name. I had forgotten. I had forgotten. Ah.
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, that solves both of my issues here.
Yep.
Let me have that off."
Yeah. I'm just gonna take that and run away.
All right, yeah. We should still keep them in like a dead
Yes.
diary, basically scratch all of it.
Yep.
But yeah, we will now no longer know who Khaled was,
No.
how we became to be the way we are, anything about the blood of Hades, or
Or,
why we took the bargain. We will
or,
no longer remember Vesuvia.
or poor dear Vesuvia.
We will not remember her bones
No.
or even Master Arius.
Even Master Arius.
Gone into time. That will kill our current diary. We are now truly becoming a whole different person.
Whole different person.
A long way from 1,000 years.
Yeah.
2 centuries is pretty good, all things considered.
I think so.
We used our hunting. We hunted Hellet, which means we have to add another thing to him. We traded life for a book. We hunted him in the desert.
Spanish desert.
And he hates. Me.
Mm-hmm.
I hunted him. Let's not get more Gollum-esque than we already. Oh yes, precious books. So now we don't even we remember why we have these books? Like, yeah, we do. We still do.
we we
We still
we,
remember. I'm Tiberius,
we,
son of Rome.
we
Oh,
fervently read them. You know, if we had committed that to memory,
Count.
to the diary,
Count.
we would have lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, we would have. We would no longer know who we were or why we were doing anything.
Maybe we need a new diary, scribbled on
Maybe.
like stone plaques or something that we bring
Yeah.
with us.
Well, I mean, this was thoroughly. We should write it down though to a memory. Which
Yeah.
memory?
Yes. Let's see here.
For the Magus, ensuring slaughter kills peasants. No.
Could be a follow up to 4, I
I feel like
suppose.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We no longer know who this is. So I guess. Uh, I guess it should be something like a blood-filled stranger uh, came to my home. He sought to remove our mutual. No, he stole a book I held dear.
Hmm.
Came to my home.
My realm.
Yeah, I hunted him, as I do all the delicious things I see. Um, his name is Pellet. And though fought hardly, he took from me. Oh, yeah, we're much less of a person than what he's managed to stay so sane in the last 200 years.
It's
You know,
incredible, really. He must have rolled way better.
God, we're just like completely lost, busted.
not, not a good
Uh,
time for us.
oh, it's Khaled, and though he fought hardly, he took from me a book, and left me uh, with with a threat. that should we cross paths again, he will be my enemy.
Oh.
Well, we can forget that.
Whew.
Well, I don't even know who I am. No, this part is now part of the same memory that tells us what our new name is.
Yeah, this needs
Now, to
to.
be fair, we can still get on our like we could leave the desert soon and go someplace else and just forget about this whole uh Conde de la Monegros, you know?
Yeah, Conde de
You
la
forget about that
Monegros.
to be who we are again. This might just be a phase of our, a decade, a couple decades or
Yeah,
something.
as
And
long as number one, you know. Oh, and we still remember our son, but not
yeah, I
the
remember
woman who.
my son, my proud desert living decrepit monster son, as he was. Mm.
Oh.
So whole, my boy. Oh, oh no. Good that our wife's bones and spirit were laid to rest.
Oh yeah, thank goodness.
She would not have
I
appreciated
did not have it like this.
his stinking,
Oh.
sh-
Like, can you imagine? We
rotting.
yeah,
Uh,
dressed in what I assume to be barely rags,
oh yeah, we
covered
had no
head to foot in just blood and waste and
hoarding its silver
yeah,
coin.
really becoming
I
Gollum.
swallowed it. Basically.
Yes.
Oh, right.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
what's next?
it is. I believe.
I believe it's me, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Then
yeah,
go ahead.
so looks like we have a -3.
Uh,
So we're
14.
going to 14. We're really stuck in the teens here. Uh, all right.
We have already done this once, so we have to go to the second prompt.
Yeah. You were born in a time and place much different than that in which you find yourself now. Yes,
Yes.
that is definitely true.
Yeah.
What values must you set aside to survive in this strange world? Create an appropriate contemporary skill based on your most recent memory. What new name have you recently adopted? Well, we have a new
Oh,
name.
yeah, we have a new name. Yeah.
We should put it in another memory, though, with
Yep.
this.
It is time to forget something here.
You were born in a new yeah, we should I think. What values must you set aside? I mean, oh boy, a lot of them.
Yeah, as it turns out.
I I think, honestly, I think we if you wanna move this to a diary, I think we should do it now, like
Okay.
Tiberius.
All right.
I think we set aside Rome.
All right. We move
I
it to
think
the diary.
we
We
I
have,
think we make a new diary, and here's the thing, I think this diary is placement. I think we write it on the wall of our cave, which means it's gonna be left behind, obviously,
I think
but I
we.
a desperate attempt to remember, no?
I think I like the idea, but since it is something in our possession, we probably bring it with us in some regards.
Alright.
I think it should be like engraved pictograms engraved on the bones of like the different
Sure.
creatures we have hunted.
Sure. We'll make another diary.
But
Um,
I like the scribbling on the walls, but since it is a resource that we are supposed to carry with us.
written on the bones of dead vermin, or
Yes.
scribbled
Scribbled.
in Latin. Imagine
Mm.
you found that in a cave. It's like,
Yes, definitely in Latin. Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
all right,
Um,
we and what values have you set aside? So basically, we need to make a memory that either adds to one.
yeah.
But no, some no. This one's done. Prince Adelard, Miss Minister. Who cares? You know what? We can forget about Prince Adelard.
It is probably
I'm
time
gonna
to.
say we don't remember him. I
All
barely
right.
do.
All right.
That one is just gone. Uh,
Yeah.
Nobody remembers what he did with the vineyards. That doesn't matter. All right. Well, it's not a new place to us anymore, right? We have adapted.
Um.
We
Yes.
should do this based on our last prompt, and our
Right.
last was to hunt our former our sire, basically, our creator, and proclaim to him that we are the count of this desert. While he broke our diary, took our diary, with all the proof that he was connected to us. He's ashamed of us. Yeah, it's no longer a decrepit wasteland. It's our home. We live here. Great place.
Wonderful. It's the best place.
We begin to feel that this is the new Rome. This is we care about this cave now. This is what we like. This damn desert. Oh my god. I don't know where this is gonna go, man. We're digging a hole I don't know how we're gonna get
I
out of.
don't know.
But not really hopeful. Oh, contemporary skill on the most recent memory.
Hmm.
Um,
We steal something from him?
I think no, it's a skill.
Ill.
Yeah, I think maybe we have become like we defeated him, right?
Right.
To a certain point.
Yeah.
Hunting is a success, so we
Yeah.
drank from him, and
Ah.
we have become like a.
Absorb some of his knowledge?
I
While
want to make a skill called more beast than man. I imagine something like that. Some sort of ghoulish.
Beast King, like
Yeah, maybe
King of
Lord of Vermin,
Lord of Vermin. Yes.
Vermintide.
Yeah, yeah. Lord of Vermin. Yeah.
Right?
The vermin are our subjects.
Yeah,
We inscribe our history in their bones.
Lord of Vermin. Oh, you're right. We're Lord of Vermin now. This is what we do. We are proud of it. We're happy about it. I command all who live here. You know, and I don't think. I mean, what values do you set aside? I feel like we don't need to. I mean,
Yeah, we don't
the
need to
very
answer
fact
everything.
this is what we're looking at is plenty appropriate. You know, we should also mention our name again. Um, oh, it's the beginning of a memory. Yeah, now we begin to think it's a past life or something.
Yeah.
I read the words, but I do not remember how things were outside of this place, my home. I still remember
Uh,
making plague in Barcelona and being
yeah.
hunted out here.
That was the start of this glorious
My
glorious
glorious
realm.
Oh, I still remember paying money to show something a legion. That's what I need all the silver.
So much silver.
Silver.
His savings were very comfortable.
Oh yes. Oh, I mean, we just haven't spent any like the last decade, I think.
And this prompt.
At some point we're gonna start a museum with them.
And I wonder, do we do one more or is this it for tonight?
We are in a pretty we're in a place where we can I think honestly we can hold with being a king. I mean, there is something to be said of starting another fire.
Yeah,
These prompts are tantalizing.
they are. Very
I
good
think we should do
prompts.
one more. I think we should do one more.
One
And
more?
then
Okay,
and
one
see.
more.
Because right now we are survey our domain. All shall bow and despair my vermin servants. And I feel like he doesn't deserve that level of
Mhm.
continued. Something needs to bring us out of this place. Well, it's your turn. So I think I took the first one anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, and it's just
here we go. Last throw. Yeah. Come on, give us something good. Okay.
5 forward.
Forward. 19.
19.
This again. Let's keep
Uh,
moving forward.
you scheme while your friends make war on
On
one
one another.
another.
Manipulate the conflict to destroy any character.
Our friend, we don't have any
We
friends.
don't have any friends, but
We literally only have enemies.
we do have 2
Uh,
enemies.
yeah. Is that stretching it too much? Maybe it's not.
I don't. I feel.
Because these friends are long dead, and we don't even remember them.
No.
So, but it does say sometimes you need to expand upon it. So
Yeah.
this would not necessarily be those people, but it's the same sort of conflict.
Hmm.
Maybe we return to Barcelona.
The glorious return, like we have
Get to
fashioned what we
Vermin
imagine to be noble garments out of vermin hide.
and we go to live in the sewers, and we manipulate things to make war between the church.
Oh,
Prin-
you're thinking in a sort of bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, let's see. As we go
Or
on,
Khaled is our enemy, and we
can destroy him.
manipulate the church to go after him. But we don't really know why. Do we still remember the werewolf? What do we know about the werewolf?
Yeah, what do we know about the werewolf?
Because I feel like we're this completely mad person.
We're not very stable, are we?
Came to my home, randomly monster. All right. When I returned, I found my villa occupied. We still remember what we did.
Yeah.
How
I think that
killed
is.
all of our, he killed all of our peasants. Father Orderic, we remember, dead now, but the Greek fire. I feel like our current creature would find the invasion of his home more egregious.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe we return
Home?
to Rhodomagus
to
to hound to I don't
find the
know,
villa. To
kill the one, or just we hunt down Tristan wherever he is.
Hmm. Where is Tristan? Where would he have gone? Is he
Oh, he's
alive?
well
Well, he's immortal. So he is
immortal.
alive.
He is alive. Probably competently. I mean, there's lots of Frankish area now, so
Yeah.
you know, there's several Frankish kingdoms.
Is he
I do like the idea of spending a decade hunting him down now.
like
And
that? We have decided that that is what we do. The characters, like as you say, like the invasion of. He remembers the lost homestead, the lost domain, the lost realm.
that now he has this one, but it still irks him.
It irks him. He has the mark.
He hunted the other person, and now yeah, he has the mark exactly.
He might be in his absolute, in his slide into manic, desperation and
And
delirium.
he has no other purpose, right?
He might have, since he is now the lord of vermin and beasts. He cannot suffer to have a scar from a beast. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he needs to show this
The
Frankish.
rats laugh at him. They see him and they laugh.
Yes.
They know
Yes.
what has humiliation. That he was once banished from a greater place.
Yeah. He washed like under the moonlight. He washes himself like in a pond or something. Sees the scar for the first time in a while, and he can hear the rats laughing, just laughing at him. He claims to be a king of beasts, but what is
No,
that?
oh, he's silver.
Yeah.
It's round. They will all want it. No, I cannot allow such a pretender to stand.
I
My
like it.
empire is broken apart.
Yes. Yes.
I
Okay.
must yeah, no, he's absolutely crazy. It does get him out of this dumb desert too,
Yeah.
which might save his existence. And I like the idea of that being the continuation
Yep.
of this thought.
Take it 200
Rats,
years.
and ah,
Uh,
all right. So basically, we go home and
mhm.
we go to where he is, and we reveal him to be the werewolf, and him, and it kind of does make sense because this, you know, it's about two people you used to have a relationship
Yeah.
with.
What was this score again? Let's see, marks. Uh,
It's that it's that all dogs hate
mm,
us. So it's because he conquered them from us.
yeah.
They're his servants, and they should be ours, or something like that. The damn prairie dogs still howl.
Yes, the prairie dogs encroach your kingdoms. You know it is the werewolf who has sent them.
The wild hounds
This
of his realm has invaded, and we must.
this like burger werewolf is just happily living his eternal life in Magus or something. Oh.
We come back. Yeah,
Hmm.
horrible, horrible, terrible monster of the mockery of a man we once
Hmm.
were. Oh, did we not consider the consequences of our actions when we took that deal? I think we forgot was the guy we did it for. Oh, wash my noble flesh in the moonlight that catches my reflection, and the beastly mark reminds me of the one I was, the one who was not content and when I crossed
uh, um, uh, uh,
the usurper.
yes.
Call him that. Usurpers, dogs, yet elude my commands, or something like that. Um, Hunt him to reclaim my crown, something like that. I mean, we're deliriously mad, living from this vermin blood and honor. I feel like maybe that's a bit much.
Mm,
What honor even means here. Decrepit cave thing.
my birthright. My
Yes, yes. I'm trying to harken it back to the feelings he had for Rome, and now the feelings
yeah.
for. And so
Right.
he
Like,
remembers this guy invading and trashing his home, and
oh
he's like, "Ah,
yeah.
I must rebuild the legacy of my great." He remembers there's something that was very important. He just doesn't remember what really. He probably doesn't spend that much time reading the decrepit bones of the vermin kin. Time passes. The desert. Oh, no. Time has not been kind.
Oh, this is a certainly reinterpretation because friends make war another, but we don't have friends, so this is
Yeah,
sort of
I think it's fine.
this is the rats,
Yeah.
rats and
Well,
dogs.
it's the rats and dogs, yeah. We saw a prairie, like a wild dog, eat one of our rats, and we're like, I
Yep.
see now. I see what must be done.
Yep. Oh,
Right, then we should remember to write down which country we're at, which is
yep.
19.
Yeah.
down there. And then we need to strike Tristan, the werewolf. We hunt him down.
We do. Yes.
We attack him, and let's be honest, maybe we think we did it, but it was actually the church getting involved and, like, noticing that that was a thing, probably.
Mhm.
And, maybe we cornered him, and he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?"
Mhm.
And we're like, "The vermin kind will have the loyalty of the hound. Nevermore shall my realm be threatened by your kind." And he's like, "I don't have any idea what this is about." You know? For him, this was a thing, a bad thing that happened once.
Yeah, but
He
he made it
he ran
out.
away, he killed some peasants, he's like, "Oh, no, I wish to just hide and be safe about my curse."
So
And here we show up 200 years later, mad, entirely
wrath.
insane, ruling the vermin and
Yeah.
and and just attacking him.
And,
Just
dressed in, basically rat fur from head to toe.
yeah,
A crown made of bones.
yeah.
That is scribbled. Oh, that'll be it. That's the thing. That's the diary. It's the crown we wear.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mm. Bone crown.
Down here, we approximately 7, probably nearing, yeah, probably nearing 8th century, honestly. But, I guess it's 200 years.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, Grimm, certainly. He's forgotten his wife long ago. Now we're gonna take it taken from him even. He
yeah.
felt like that was the last thing that sort of kept him a connection to his humanity.
Yeah,
Still remember his son.
he does.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Maybe he'll yell that name at some point in the future, not knowing. At this point, the context of it is beginning to get warped, right?
Yeah.
What does it mean to buy someone a title for the Legion?
What is even a title? What is like? What
Mm.
does it all mean?
Oh, this has been entertaining, I
Hmm,
think. Been a fun thing.
it's fun. Um, Next time we'll see if we can make it out of the 20s.
Yeah.
Gone back
We
and forth
move
a bit,
on.
but I think certainly things have happened. Certainly.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
An escalating downwards turn.
Man, it's
Oh,
gotten so many things that seemed important at the time.
yeah. But now they are nothing but ashes in the wind.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Very long, we're without connections, and we are just
Ponte
madly
de la
clutching,
Monegros is the king
yeah,
of vermin.
madly clutching our silver and our books. We still have our classical books.
Yeah. Just again, probably almost unreadable, falling apart at this point.
Oh, our collection is a prime. No, no, it was stored in the desert, so
True.
we
Very
probably
true.
didn't do a lot of reading at the time, but we knew that we loved them.
We
So,
have them in like a weatherproof leather sack.
from way back now.
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Well, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, folks, thanks for staying with us through this.
You've enjoyed as much as we have to go along, and hopefully everything has been shown and been visible
Yep,
and read out.
yep. Everything. The text document itself is a bit small here. I can't make it really any bigger because without obscuring other things. But I think our talking will enlist it, and I am thinking of maybe putting a link document in a non-editor mode, so you can just look at it if you're interested, and as such, you can sort of follow along in the story as we update it.
That might be a good idea, though. It will be the most recent version of the document. So
That's true. It's a
if you
problem.
look at this beginning, you are in for a trip.
Yes.
So yeah,
For sure. We'll see. Maybe I don't put up the link. Maybe it's right. Maybe as this is an evolving document, getting the final version after a session like this might be completely incomprehensible without the
Yes,
context
this has nothing to do with the person we started with. Very little of it.
of it.
My son,
God, the second
Constantine.
the second prompt as a fucking century pass, everything gets strict, and you're like, well, oh, damn it.
Well, we were dice. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, folks. We will see you in the next episode. Take care.
Bye.